What's going on, guys? My name is Steve and welcome back to another video. Today I want to talk about The Boys.
I say you could take out your vibrating Bluetooth anal beads, go pop them back in.
The Boys finale has been out for a couple days now. The Boys finale was actually dog crap. Like, genuinely, if you think The Boys finale was a good finale, you need to get your brain checked.
Seriously.
Tell me how and why The Boys Season 3 was a billion times better than The Boys Season 5.
What have you done? Scourge the earth.
Boys Season 5 is supposed to be the end. You're supposed to go all out. Boys had $15 million budget for every single episode. So let's calculate that, right? So The Boys Season 5 had a total budget of $120 million. $120 million. And you mean to tell me that they made a worse season than they made Season 3? I'm not new in this landscape when it comes to complaining to The Boys Season 5. I'm not the pioneer in this crap. I know I'm not the only one that's taking a dump on The Boys right now. People are making like AI generated videos and animations, not AI generated animations, but people are making little animations and these short little TikTok snippets that are like a minute or two long that are better than the entire season of The Boys, like Season 5.
If you are hearing this, do not look at the sky. He can hear crowds from miles away. He follows panic. Silence is survival. Starlighters hide. He can't see through zinc. Stay underground at all cost. If you see the red light in the clouds, run. The White House has fallen, I repeat. The White House has fallen. Most major cities are gone dark. Walt is lying. Avoid troops. Hide.
We were promised, since like Season 2, Scorched Earth. Now, I'm not saying we needed to see a recreation of 9/11 in Season 5. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying the fact that the final fight between Homelander, who has the V1, who has mentally snapped, and Butcher, right? Butcher's all about revenge, all about vengeance. He finally is facing off against Homelander. He has Kimiko with the ability to burn all of the V1 out of Homelander's body, all of the fucking V out of his body, so he becomes a regular human being. And you mean to tell me the most destruction that happened in that episode was a desk got broken? That's it. A couch got broken. Wow. Do you remember The Boys Season 3, the Hero-gasm episode, when Soldier Boy like exploded his crap and he laser beamed everything in the premises? There was more destruction in that. Do you remember in the beginning of Season 5 when Homelander was chasing A-Train through the forest, through buildings, not buildings, but through the camp, the Starlighters camp, through the forest? There was more destruction in that chase scene than there was in the finale. The finale. I'm not gonna talk about the power scaling because I'm sure I'm not the only one. I've seen so many people talking about the power scaling dilemma. Homelander's laser beams could tear Kimiko in half in the earlier seasons, but you mean to tell me now it just stuns her a little bit? Doesn't even cut her in half? The laser beams don't do anything to anyone anymore? Also, by the way, Butcher is now nerfed. He's nerfed. He has like cancer tentacles. That's it. He doesn't even have the V1 or the Temp V in his system anymore. Like we saw Butcher scrapping, throwing hands, laser beams. You know, he's a lot faster. He's stronger with the Temp V in Season 3, right? And now Season 5, Butcher is now a little bit nerfed. Homelander's struggling more. But this isn't just default Homelander. This is Homelander with a buff. But some of these short films, I mean, they're just insane. I'm gonna put them on the screen, and I'm gonna give credit where credit is due. There's the TikTok where the guy, where Homelander is like laser beaming an entire football stadium. He's laser beaming buildings and people from the sky.
We have breaking news of a disaster at the Homelander rally at Northwest Stadium. Our on-scene reporter, Karen, you're not supposed to be running away.
Fuck you, I'm not reporting on shit!
Whatever it is, I'm sure Homelander can handle it.
He turned his fucking head and killed 50,000 people!
What? Who's he? Who's the villain?
Fuck you! Fuck you!
He's burning everyone. He's killing thousands of people in minutes. That's what we deserved. That's what we should have gotten. I mean, this is Homelander, for crying out loud. In the earlier seasons, the reason why Homelander didn't want to kill anyone is because he wanted humanity's approval of him being like the face of Vought, of him being the most powerful. And then you see time and time again, Homelander wants to be like the alpha, the most recognized. He wants to be worshipped and glorified, and we finally see that in season 5, where he claims himself to be God. He wants people to worship him, and then the non-believers get killed. Homelander was addressing the nation in the last episode that I am your God, yada yada yada. I was hoping for him to mentally snap. He even said it. Oh, you guys are all pathetic. You guys are never gonna accept me as your God, yada yada yada. He should have flown out the White House and just started murdering people. We're talking about Homelander, for crying out loud. These short animations I'm seeing on TikTok are hundreds of thousands of times better than the finale actually was. And you could watch the first episode of The Boys season 5. You could and then skip ahead to the finale. You would understand the entire show. The writing was crap. It was a rushed episode. The finale should have been like 2.5 hours long. It should have been a damn near fucking movie, the finale. I mean, with the budget of like 15 million, I'm sure the finale had a bigger budget than all the other episodes. I mean, for Pete's sake, it's the finale. If the directors of The Boys and Amazon were to agree to just remake the finale, I'm sure all of The Boys fans will be like, yup, that finale never happened. It's not canon. If y'all want to give it another shot, if y'all want to give it another go, give it one more chance. We'll scrap that finale, but just let's redo it. Let's redo it. I'm sure we would all be in favor of that, because that's what we deserved as fans after damn near 8 years. That's how the show ends. I mean, what breaks my heart is that there really isn't going to be another show like this. There's not going to be a replacement, because the cast, the chemistry that these characters had with each other, the goofiness, the gore, the jokes, the subtle shade at real world events, just all of that. The Boys really landed something special. They had something so special. And I was such a big fan, and I'm sure a lot of people were also a big fan. And Amazon, if you're hearing me, please redo the final episode. Give it one more go, please. We will pretend like episode 8 never happened. Let's redo it. It was a nightmare, right? We're gonna start off episode 8 as Homelander just having a bad dream, right? Let's release episode 9. Homelander had a bad dream of what was gonna happen. He wakes up, and then he snaps, and then destroys the world. Thank you. That's what we need. That's what we need. Thank you, Amazon. Appreciate you. That's what we need. And I didn't even talk about the false advertisement, but I'm just gonna end the video here. I mean, that false advertisement crap was a whole bunch of baloney. They advertised scorched earth. They advertised destruction of buildings. None of that happened. The most destruction that happened was the freaking rug that they were stepping on. That was it. Alright, well, with that being said, God bless you guys. Have a wonderful rest of your day. And yeah, peace. Catch you guys later.